because I'm trying to write a script right now and then remember that script and say it out loud. And all of those things I can't do in my brain. I can't even do one of them, really.
Hi, I'm Leah Lamarr.
And I'm Bella Hull.
And welcome to Rats of the Roundtable.
Please do not listen if you are operating heavy machinery, are a blood relative, or an ex-boyfriend.
We are not responsible for hurting your feelings.
Welcome
to Rats of the Roundtable. Oh my god, that table's like so round.
It's like so round. It's so round. Oh my god, that table's like so round. So round.
How are you, Leah?
I'm frustrated by things. Like today, I tried to catch the bus for the first time and I ran to catch the bus, which I don't run for things.
No.
You know, I'm not like I'll run if I'm being chased. And then I got there early and I was so proud of myself and I waited. And then when the bus came, it just drove by me because I didn't know I had to put my hand out and
you gotta
call to it.
You've got to make eye contact with the driver.
That's too
to be
intimate.
to be like, hi, this bus, I get on this bus, please.
Why do I have to have sex with the bus driver to get on the bus?
Well, that's just the corruption of this country, isn't it, really?
I would just like to get on the bus.
What do you call a woman that had sex with somebody to get what she wants?
Me. Just kidding. I think if I had used sex to get what I wanted, I would have been way further in my career by now.
Well, this is always my thing. But you know what I never have understood is when people are like, Jennifer Lawrence gave Harvey Weinstein. Is that what happened? She gave him a blowjob?
She did? Wait, I just want to say
That's
this.
defamation. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I heard that someone told me that when I was really drunk and they were also drunk. So
someone told you...
all bets are off, whether that's true or not.
So someone told you a rumor that we're taking as gospel. But I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
I am really bad at sex. And I've known this about me for a long time.
This is my theory, is I'm like, every person I've ever had sex with blocks me immediately. So why on earth would I use sex as a way to get further in my career?
Are you just giving everyone HPV?
No, I think I'm just like giving everyone a really like desperate time.
Yeah, see,
They either like want to be with me or they're like, that's enough now.
I'm just so lazy where the guys are like, get on top. And I'm like, no, did you pay a ticket to see the show? You do the work.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to watch TV and go to sleep.
Also, I think like how good are your blowjobs that someone is like, I never need to have a blowjob with you again, but I am going to give you a job.
So I will tell you this. My blowjobs are the only thing that I'm good at. I perfected it. It's an art form. It's very sad.
So subservient to perfect something like that. That's like perfecting being really good at housework.
But the thing is, then it's like, I don't have to have this whole like mess on my body that I then need to clean up. The like wiggling to the bathroom with like cum dripping down my stomach, you know, or my back.
It's just, what are you wiggling on your hands upside down?
Yeah, it's hard.
You
It's
do
an
a
army crawl. Yeah,
a handstand to the bathroom.
Yeah, just like I can't be bothered with cleaning up the cum.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. I'd rather just get it over with.
But to me, a blowjob takes about at least 18 times as long.
What? See, no offense. This is a skill set.
Ouch. Yeah.
I know.
You're
But
right.
I'm honest though in that I do not know how to have sex and I do not care to learn and I refuse to. I don't care how much porn I watch. It's like, this is not a monkey see, monkey do situation. I will never learn.
Porn doesn't help though, does it? Porn is because those women aren't having a good time. Maybe they are. Maybe it's empowering. I think I remember reading somewhere that porn is empowering for some reason. Yeah. And so I think we should all feel really
well, but that's what porn stars are for. They get to enjoy it because they're professionals.
They don't enjoy it. Do they?
I don't know. But you know how they say after 10,000 hours, Malcolm Gladwell said this, after 10,000 hours, you should be a professional. And I'm like, but I haven't even made $1 from sex yet.
Right.
I've just been having 10,000 hours of sex and I've never once gotten good at it. Guys are like, arch your back. I'm like, what does that mean? You want me to be an acrobat?
You can't arch your back, but you can walk upside down on your hands.
Well, anything to get the cum off my body.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want your unborn children just living in my belly button. This isn't a fucking hot tub.
Yeah, I understand.
Your eyes are broken. Or is your brain broken?
Oh, God. The other day I looked on a TikTok thing that was like a filter that switched your face around so you could see what your face actually looks like flipped, because when you look in a mirror, it is wrong, right?
Yeah, and my face is horrific when you do that.
Yeah, and I was like, one side is a mountain, the other side is a valley. Like it's just like the asymmetry was violent.
I mean, I feel that way about my face now. I think about getting my nose done like every 6 minutes, I would say. Like men think about having sex every 6 minutes, and I think about plastic surgery every 6 minutes.
do you think I should get buccal fat removal?
No, don't.
Please let me.
I have a friend who did it and she regrets it because now her face looks older.
Well, yeah, but then can't you just get stuff to make your old face look less old?
God, so
Do you know
exhausting.
what I mean?
It's like take the fat out, put the fat in.
Yeah, what if I take the fat out for the next 10 years?
Yeah.
And then I Botox it later so it's smooth but gaunt. I feel like if I had a gaunt face, I would feel everything in my life would be better.
You sound so dumb.
All of my problems would evaporate instantly. And I'd be happy.
With your fat.
With my fat, yeah. I feel like maybe the buccal fat holds in it not just my fat, but also like my potential. And if it's like, no, not my potential, the opposite of my potential. I feel like my buccal fat contains all of my problems. And if my buccal fat were to get cut out, suddenly I would be free.
This is such
I think
a
it would
sad
free
theory.
me.
Yeah. Well, if you'd read Harry Potter, it would be apparating off your face. But
What does apparating mean?
like disappearing, going somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want. I want it to just...
I think all women want so many things done because
Mhm.
we're just looking at the Kardashians who have all the money in the world to have all the things done. And I'm
I
like,
think
Kylie Jenner is dating Timothée Chalamet, which in my books... That is the
to
saddest
me,
moment in
that was
celebrity history.
That was one of the saddest moments in celebrity history because I feel like Timothée Chalamet had this untouchable chicness to him.
I know.
He's got this French name. He's gonna win an Oscar one day.
He's Jewish.
He's Jewish. There's something about him. I saw a tweet that once that said that he looks like the human version of an Italian pointy shoe.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's like Kate Blanchett going out with The Rock. Do you know what I mean? Like it just doesn't make sense.
To be fair, The Rock probably has a big dick. I don't know what Kylie has to offer. Wouldn't it be funny if The Rock actually had a micro penis? Wouldn't that be crazy? That would be like the biggest bait and switch of all time. You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have sex with The Rock. He's gonna fuck me like a rag doll, and then he unzips his pants and he's just got like a little button. You're like, boop. What do I do with that? Just like a big clit.
Imagine if The Rock just had one big clit.
He might.
Whoa, just a clip, but it's so big.
I would smash it.
Yeah.
I would bop it.
You'd bop it and lock it.
Yeah.
Polka dot it.
But no, so the thing about Timothée Chalamet to me is like he was a shooting star and now the star turned to dust. Like the sun exploded, in my opinion.
Yes, the sun exploded.
And now the world is over because Timothée Chalamet dated a reality star.
An illusion. Like to me, celebrities exist in a few different zones.
I hate what I see on your phone right
now. There's a...
Wait, I just need to say, in a huge quote, in cute, like the biggest font I've ever seen on Bella's phone, it's about buccal fat removal. It says, if performed on a patient in their 20s, it can potentially accelerate facial aging. And I'm just like, this is what you go to sleep at night. Look, like, is this the background of your phone? Like you've been thinking about this.
But also I've seen, it's been deleted. Thank you, Stuart.
Yeah.
It's been, I have heard that depending on your racial mixture, they will or will not give you buccal fat at different points in your 20s.
What's your racial mixture?
I'm half white and half Guyanese Indian, but I don't really know what that pertains to. South Asian mixed with randomista Aguilera.
Lol. That's so hot.
The cost of buccal fat removal varies, but you should expect to pay in the region of £3,000 to £5,000.
Do you know a nose job in America? A good one is $20,000 to $25,000.
I feel like everything in America isn't a chocolate bar like $8?
Way more than that. At least $80, yeah.
At least $80 for a chocolate bar.
But like close. At this point, I'm like,
I feel like
I'd fuck someone for a chocolate bar. It's getting expensive. Should we try talking to each other as if we believe the things about ourselves?
Believe what things?
I'm like, oh my God, I look like a toucan. My nose is so big, I look like Toucan Sam. You don't have Toucan Sam.
My body is so big, I look like a double-decker bus factory had a child with a whale.
Do I confirm? Oh my God, you do. Oof. Wait, you have to say it back to me. I look like a witch, but like not a hot one.
I look like Khloe Kardashian sort of was in a natural disaster for like 5 minutes. She's like not enough to die, but enough to sort of melt a bit.
Gonna be honest, she wishes she looked like you.
No, she doesn't, because look how skinny she is.
But that's Ozempic, babe.
How do people get Ozempic? Get their hands on it?
I
Is
am a
this
candidate for Ozempic.
Let's not be desperate, but how do you do that? How do you get
Wait,
there?
let me just say. So I had been on antidepressants, 2 of them. Thank you so much for asking. For
2 different ones at the same time?
yeah, babe. Oh my God.
Can
One
you
was
do
an
that?
SSRI and the other wasn't. So I guess they were doing different
Did you
things.
have a beta blocker as well?
No, but I think I need that.
I have them in my bag if you want one.
Yeah, I want some drugs.
It slows everything
Guys,
down. I'm
welcome
no
to a
longer
podcast
on
where
antidepressants.
Bella is my drug dealer.
I'm a little what's it called? Pharmacist.
yeah.
I no longer take antidepressants because I feel like they made me less alive in general.
That's how I felt numb. I stopped working out. My body turned to fat. I have so much cellulite on my body. It's crazy. I'm like, where did this come from? I used to be so fit. But see, when I had anxiety and depression, I was so skinny. And it's like,
Oh, really? I
I'd
was
rather-
so fat.
I'd rather cry and be skinny than be fat and happy. So just anyone listening,
Same, actually.
being happy is very boring and you are ugly. So I'd rather be miserable and so
The
fit.
times where I've been so thin, well, not so thin, compared to like anyone whose job it is to be thin, my thin phases look like anaphylactic shock over your whole body. But
Yeah.
the times where I've been thin for me, I actually have been really anxious. And I've not felt sexy, gorgeous, slay queen. Do you know what I'm saying?
I have.
I've
and-
not felt like, oh, my pussy's popping right now.
And
I
as-
felt like, ugh.
Yeah. As someone who's been there, who's felt like my pussy is popping, I will say there's no greater feeling and I want it back. Like I was so skinny. I felt like I was just channeling my ancestors. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
just complete POW vibes. I mean, like truly, like girls on the runway wished they had my body, but I was
Sure,
too
okay.
short and ugly. But like my body, you know, like my body was insane.
Would you rather have the perfect body and no buccal fat and live 7 years less?
Mm-hmm.
And you know that?
I have the perfect body forever until I die.
Yeah, and the perfect face.
Yeah, I guess I'm dying early, huh?
Same.
Yeah.
Wait, is that so fucked up? I just feel like my experience on Earth would be
Like, do I actually need
7
those
years
extra
better-
7 years?
7 years of ugly?
Because if that whole time I'm like, oh my God, I'm fat, ugly, I'm not having fun. So what's the point?
7 years of ugly, no thanks.
I think I would be supremely more like advanced in life if I felt confident all the time. And I was like, oh my God, look how perfect my body is. You peasants, pick everything up for me. No,
Without any maintenance on that body.
no maintenance. I'm not working out
Are you using retinol
on my body.
on your face?
I guess so.
Are you investing in wellness at that time? If you had the perfect body and face, would you still do skincare?
I think in order to have 7 years knocked off my life expectancy, I don't have to do anything to maintain it. I'm like given this
How much?
this gift from God
Okay.
where I'm just perfect and there's nothing I can do about it. It's, oh no, I had this gift and I'm just perfect.
Do you think you would forego some of your talent if you became like perfect?
But how?
Squeaky.
No, because if I was also talented, there's no way you would choose the other option.
What if you were like living on a ranch and no one knows you and
Are you okay?
what if you were living in the countryside?
Like, I'm
and-
just curious, like, what's happening at home, you know? It's like, I'm so...
What if no one was looking at you?
And I just had this perfect body to myself? No, I need to be looked at and admired and worshipped.
Yeah.
Well, do I have a TikTok account? Like, what's the...
Yeah, you have a TikTok account.
Like, does the internet love me? Am I
the
getting brand
internet
deals?
actually, I mean, would you rather be girl hot or woman hot? No. Rephrase that question.
Yeah, you rephrase
If
that
you
question.
could be the hottest you could ever be,
Okay.
would you rather be hot to women or hot to men? I'd rather be hot
to women.
to women.
Because I know girls who are hot to men and men don't want to marry them. They just
What?
want to fuck them. There's a difference between like hot and beautiful is what I've been
Okay, so
told.
which celebrities are hot to women and which celebrities are hot to men? I think Margot Robbie is a classic hot to men. She's kind of hot to everyone.
What? She's universally hot.
She's universally hot, but
That's a
like
bad
men
example.
use her as an example of, oh, she's a 10, Margot Robbie.
Do you remember the smear campaign against Margot Robbie when everyone was calling her mid? And I'm like, who are these incels?
Wait, they were calling who mid?
Margot Robbie.
What?
They're like, Margot Robbie's mid. I'm like, you've never had sex.
Yeah, you are in a tractor right
You're
now.
living in your mom's basement, coming on a photo of Margot Robbie. You wish she even.
I feel like
was in
Jennifer
your-
Lawrence is quite hot to men.
That's so funny because I was going to say to women. We don't have the same definition, huh?
Okay, well, who's Emma Watson hot to?
No one.
I find that so irritating. I'm so glad we're on the same page.
Okay, wait. Here's a good one. Sofia Vergara.
Hmm.
Wait. No. Kim Kardashian.
She is hot to the algorithm. She's kind of hot to.
And is the algorithm male or female?
I think it's female.
Okay.
I don't think that men.
I think the algorithm is non-binary.
I don't think men have a crush on Kim Kardashian.
Do you think they want to fuck her or marry her? Do you think they
I
want
think
to
that
fuck,
they're
marry, or
afraid
kill
of
her? Because every man she's ever
like
dated
the final boss of like
has turned to
beauty
dust.
standards.
Yeah. Oh God, that's so frustrating. They
Kendall
really just
Jenner, is she girl hot or boy hot?
boy hot. Maybe. No, I think she's both. I think we've actually decided that our argument's wrong. We have not found one example of someone who. I think that there are women who are so beautiful that it's like you can't. Like Natalie Portman, I think men are obsessed with.
Oh yes,
Men
and
are
women.
everyone's obsessed with Natalie Portman.
Yes,
Gal Gadot.
she's hot to men.
I think she's also universal.
She's also universal. Okay,
We're like
we've got
not
to think
good
of,
at this game. I think wait, let's go to like reality stars.
Okay,
Like actually I'm trying to think of an example of someone who's hot.
who's on the Real Housewives of New York?
Wait. We've got to think of one person who's hot to men but not to women. One person?
Okay, I think it's like Kate Upton. That's
think
very vintage, but I don't think that she's hot to women. I think she's annoying to women.
What about Kate Moss?
She's hot to everyone, but especially women. Because women want to be her. I think sometimes women see a hotness in a woman and they're like, fuck you.
Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet is interesting because she's had her Mayor of Easttown era right now, where I think the whole point of Kate Winslet right now is actually like, I don't care about being hot or not.
Kate Middleton.
Kate Middleton is hot to... I think she's hot to old women.
Meghan Markle.
Meghan Markle is hot to British journalists.
The Queen.
The Queen is hot to David Attenborough.
Prince Andrew.
Prince Andrew is hot to...
14 and up.
Yeah. Who finds him hot?
No one.
Who's writing him letters in prison?
Oh my God. If you were in prison, who would write you a letter?
I think like I've alienated the men of this country with my stand-up comedy to such an extent that they feel so insulted by what I do.
Do you think your stand-up is for women?
I think my stand-up hates on men big time, probably.
Wait, okay, it's so funny you said
I'm
this.
like, men are like this, especially my early stand-up, which I now feel was egregious and debasing and basic and like bastardized.
Yeah.
I think I did a lot of like, men are like this and women are like this. And it was quite like basic and unambitious and like just trying to get a laugh for any reason.
That is kind of how my stand-up used to be. And I remember another female comic coming to me and she's like, you're dividing the room and you're losing the dudes. And I was like, but I'm trying to figure out how to get female fans. And I felt like this was how I did it. And then what's so funny is like maybe a month and a half ago, I was playing Top Secret. And 3 girls came up to me after, like, oh my God, we're obsessed with you. We love you so much. And we love how your comedy's like not for women.
They said it's not for women.
Yeah, they were like, we feel like the women that come here just talk about being a woman. And it's like, we're like so done with it. And your
they just talk
comedy's
about
like
periods and dating.
I guess so. And I'm like, oh. And then in my head, I was like, have I done my gender wrong?
Right. No, but I think that it's actually empowering because I think that there's something insulting in being like, let's only ever associate women with dating and women comedy with dating comedy and periods and women stuff. Like, why can't women do really surreal stuff or really weird stuff or stuff that is totally autonomous of any subject?
Dating too.
Yeah, but it's like they're allowed to because they're big.
Well, we haven't seen them unzip their pants, so we don't know.
They've got big, broad shoulders. Okay, Zendaya.
Yeah. What about Zendaya?
Girl hot or boy hot?
I think Zendaya's girl hot.
I think Zendaya is girl hot. What about Kirsten Dunst?
Girl hot. I don't think Kirsten Dunst is universal.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry is also girl hot. I think
Katy Perry is more boy hot because there's something less.
But she's so kooky.
Yeah, but she's kooky in a way that's like, oh, I hope nobody fucks me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I think it's like girl hot.
I think it's boy hot because I think she's like the boy male fantasy of like whipped cream coming out of her tits.
Oh, yeah. She's like got a cream pie written all over her.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I'm a cream pie. My vagina's full of whipped cream.
I kind of love that.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
Universal hot.
Universal hot. Don't even. Beyonce? Girl hot.
Girl hot. Girl and gay hot.
Yeah, girl and gay hot.
I don't think boys, I think if your boyfriend is like my top person that I would have sex with is Beyonce, then your boyfriend is gay.
I think most boyfriends are gay.
Yeah, I also agree. My housemate, her boyfriend.
I think if you know who Beyonce is, you're gay.
By association.
Yeah.
My flatmate she was talking to her boyfriend about hall passes.
Oh.
And he said that his hall pass would be the actress, and you probably don't know who this is because they're a British actress, Charlotte Ritchie.
I'm looking her up. Charlotte Ritchie.
Would be his hall pass.
Okay.
And she had an issue with that. Because she's actually
this is English hot. There is a...
Yes, English hot. But I don't think she's like...
she was in You.
It's not like rip her clothes off and go down on her violently hot. Do you know what I mean?
She was in the Netflix
She's
show
not
You.
got that like raw sexual energy.
No,
She's always just like the nice girl in everything that she does. She's like the nice, rational person.
See, the thing is, I think because she's so like, oh, English.
She's so benevolent.
Yeah, she just seems like someone you could just have sex with. And
but she's not got like this raw fucky energy.
No, I think she looks like someone you can have sex with, and afterward you'd be like, I didn't get an STD.
Yeah, she's definitely not got any STDs.
No,
Pamela Anderson,
guy hot.
Exactly. We're getting somewhere now.
She's guy hot because
she is the male fantasy.
She's the dream. She's a literal walking cum. She's like wet. She's a wet dream.
She's a walking glob of cum.
Yeah, that's her. You literally cum. Like men wake up because God touched them in their sleep.
Yeah.
And it's just Pamela Anderson all over them.
Yeah, she's a big glob of cum.
They just see her face and her titties. I've already set my husband up with the right expectations, which is that he will be carrying a baby on his chest, pushing one in the stroller, walking the dog, and I'll be on tour. Like,
yes.
I want my kids to have mommy issues, and if they don't, I wasn't absent enough.
Yeah, you weren't like slaying enough.
Yeah.
It's actually very feminist to have a job.
I want my husband to be a mom.
Yeah. I want my husband to like quit his job to support me.
Yeah. I mean, my husband does laundry and cooks dinner, so I think I'm like halfway there.
For sure.
My rat of the week is the bus driver who drove past me when I was standing there so angry that I could have just gotten on the fucking bus and been her on time.
Yeah. What would we call like a good thing of the week? Like a positive thing.
A brat of the week?
A brat of the week.
A cat of the week who catches the rat.
There was a cat that actually came into my window at 2:00 this morning and woke me up.
That is so sus.
You Bengal cat.
Okay, so a witch came to your window in the middle of the night.
Beautiful cat that looks like it costs £2,000.
Were you hallucinating?
No, he came in. I have a video of it on my phone. At 2:00 in the morning, I always have a bag of cat snacks that I give to him whenever he comes into my room because he comes in every now and again.
This is a repeat offender.
Yeah. He comes in anytime he wants, and he slept on my bed.
This is the action of a 90-year-old woman that has cat snacks available for a cat that's not theirs, that creeps into the window in the middle of the night. Like, you're so lonely. This like one interaction keeps you going for weeks at a time. I'm so worried about you, honestly. Meanwhile,
is it sad that I have snacks just in case it comes back?
No, but I also feel like you would get into the sleeping bag with the cat.
Yes, I would get into the sleeping bag with the cat, but not with my boyfriend.
Yikes. You guys are going to break up after years.
Right. Well.
Wait, Stu, can you look up a word? Because we didn't learn anything today on the podcast. We
didn't learn anything today on the podcast.
So I'd like to just find one word that we definitely don't know so we could learn something today.
Yeah.
And then maybe use it in a sentence.
Yes.
I already feel very dumb.
Debuff.
Debuff.
Like if I was, what does it mean?
To decrease a character or character's attributes or abilities with a spell, skill, or item.
with a spell like a witch.
It's specifically for a video game, but I feel like it could be used in.
Wait,
normal
So
life.
if you debuff someone, you like reduce them to something?
Yeah.
So I feel like if somebody was just like, oh, Bella Hull, she's just drowning in her own buccal fat. They've debuffed me.
Wow.
They've debuffed me.
I feel like it feels more like a witch and wizardry thing, which you wouldn't understand because you never read Harry Potter.
That's a shame.
It is. Well, it's like to debuff me. Oh my God. To just diminish me to nothing.
With a special skill.
With a special, the skill. Okay. Oh, so then what's the special skill? Okay, so I think I just had an aneurysm.
You said it in such a composed way.
I know, which makes it real.
Thanks so much for joining us, everyone.
Oh my God, I hope you didn't learn anything.
Hope you didn't learn
I hope this
anything.
podcast debuffed your brain.
Made it all smooth.
Yeah, smooth brains. See you later, smooth brains. Bye.
Rats of the Roundtable is a Turtle Canyon comedy production produced by me, Stuart Laws. Please rate, review, subscribe, share the podcast so that more people can listen to it. Thank you very much for supporting.